Hello, and welcome to the next episode of Build the R2D2, where we're going to be looking at what comes in issue 4 and issue 5. But before I get started on these issues, I just want to say a huge thank you to Mr. Brown Jr., who has decided to become my patron. He has decided to pay me $2 a month, and I know that doesn't sound much, but it is hugely appreciated. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. It really does. And if you are interested in helping me out with what little you have, $2 a month, $1 a month, as little as that, you can go to the Patreon link down below and help me out. But now that the thanks is out of the way, let's open up issue 4, issue 5, and let's see what's inside them. And so in issue 4, we get these parts here. Just firstly look at this, which is the battery pack. I'm going to leave this battery pack sealed because I still have the one from the trial here, which I'll be using to test out the lights and stuff going forward. They are slightly different. You can see the font on the on-off is different to the font of the on-off on the trial, but for intents and purposes they are the same. So I'm going to leave this one sealed in case this one breaks. So that is that. We get this piece here, which is the start of the foot of R2D2. So if we bring in the leg or the arm, you'll see that there are 2 pegs there. No, sorry, my mistake. 2 pegs this side, and there's 2 holes there, and you just line them up and push them on like that, and it's got the angle there for the rest of the foot, which will come a little later. And then we get this part here, which is nice and metal. Very nice piece indeed, and it's got 2 kind of little hooks there. And actually, if you look at the hooks, you'll see that there is a little kind of cut out tiny part in the center there. That is because when you attach it, you'll see that there is the main stopping part there and a tiny little kind of nub there. So what you do is you get your piece, you put it through like that, and you turn it, and you can see that that hole there needs to match that little sticky out part there. So I'm just going to do that. It is quite tough to do. So much so that I haven't fully done it. And actually part of me doesn't want to, because everything on this leg is quite loose for the time being. You know, this comes off and all the white parts come off, and the blue parts there, even not the white. So yeah, it is quite a loose leg. I'm sure it'll all be attached, or will be, or attached to something at some point. But that is the leg all finished, and that is issue 4 all done. Very quick issue there. You have to put this aside to keep it safe, because we are leaving the leg now and moving on to something different, which is a little frustrating. I'm not entirely sure why they've done it. Before I can understand why they put kind of exciting parts at the front of these builds, the front 5 episodes, front 5 issues. But for this, I don't really understand. If you're going to start with the dome is iconic. So yeah, but it's a nice piece. It's a really nice piece. I just hope it doesn't get too damaged in the interim time between now and when we look at it again. So moving on then to what we get in issue 5, starting with this piece here. This is the top of the dome, the center top of the dome. Very nice looking piece here. I guess that stands for Dome Front 01, DF01 there. Metal again. Very nice sturdy piece this. And it has lots of holes for lots of attachments that will go onto it. And I guess these screws, all these different kind of screws, we get kind of 4 bags of screws and some washers there as well. So a lot of screws in issue 5 for this main dome part. So make sure you keep these safe, because we won't be using all these now. Make sure you keep those safe. We also get more kind of metal parts here for the dome, which we'll look at in just a moment. And we get this black part here as well, which will attach to the dome when it's all finished. So I'm going to open these out of the bag and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so the first thing you do with these dome parts is you get this piece here, the circle kind of massive washer. It's the same both sides. It's got a little groove on the inside of both sides, and you just pop it in the center of this piece here, just like that. And then you get this piece here, which again is the same on both sides. I guess this piece is designed to hold this piece in place, and it will just line up like that, and you will just screw it on. Now you got two bags of screws with this issue. Basically you get long black ones, short black ones, long silver ones and short silver ones. And for this part here, I'll just show you actually, you get the shorter silver screw there and the longer silver screw. What you'll need for this part is two of the shorter screws. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw this piece down now. There we go, that is that piece all screwed down. I'm not entirely sure what that center part is for, the circle part that is inside this. It must have a reason for being like that. I guess time will tell as we continue to add more to this dome part. So the next part of this dome build is attaching this black part here. This isn't metal, this is plastic, but it's a very sturdy plastic, and you'll see that there is a triangle just there which will match with the triangle just there. So that is how, this is how you will attach it. Swing it round and you'll see it's got two connecting holes there, just like that. So swinging it back round, make sure that the arrows line up, and then we have one of the nuts, oops, here, which we will just put into the hole just like that. And the same again for this hole there, oops, like that. So those are in place, and then holding them down, swing it round, and we need to get a long screw to go in there. Just going to start it off like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Just like that, and that is that black part attached like that. Very nicely, very nice to screw in as well. They fit really well, nice and tight. And there you go, dome frame, maybe that stands for dome frame. Dome frame 02 attached to dome frame 01 there. And that really is it. Well, that is it for issue 5. There isn't much. This is a very short video. There isn't that much in these two issues. It really is the start of the R2D2 build. Even now at issue 5, it still feels like it's gathering momentum. And I promise you it will go places, because this picture in the magazine got me really excited. Look at that dome. Look at how intricate it is. Look at all those parts that we're going to have to be screwing in. And it's all going to be moving. And it's going to be wonderful. It's just a really slow start, which I do apologize for. I try and make the videos as exciting as I can, but it is hard to do when the parts are so sparse. So I hope you will continue to join me for this build. I promise you it will get better, and the final product will make it just all worthwhile. Really slow start, lots more to come. Thank you once again for my new patron. Your name will be up in the credits following just now. If you are interested, again, follow that link down below. Help is much appreciated. Thank you very much to everyone who has watched this video. Until next time guys, take care, bye bye.